So what I did here was we picked a topic, which was school, and we picked like the different types of schools that people go through. So we picked daycare, preschool, elementary, middle school, high school, community college, university, and study abroad. So we put it into little sections of it in the middle. And so for each one, so like let's say for study abroad, we put it into this box and then we elaborate on it. Kind of how we did here. So school is a big broad topic. We broke it down into types of schools, and then in the types of schools we picked exactly like the differences or the benefits or just anything different in general. So for study abroad, we picked like a new adventure. It's just getting out there and as opposed to coming to school every day, you're in a new environment. And so different learning and teaching styles. So the teachers are more active as you are active as well, learning in different ways depending on what type of like program you enroll to. New cultures. So let's say you take a trip to Guatemala as opposed to the United States. It's a little bit different. The new people too. Like you meet like certain like classmates or alumni that maybe like the same interests. So let's say I took a course in marine biology. Like me and let's say Alicia went together and we barely met each other. Like, oh, I like that too. Environmental experiences. So it's just like just sightseeing, maybe seeing like let's say I want to dive in the ocean. That's something that we can't do here in Arizona because we have no real oceans. And then good future interests. So let's say like I was undecided to go to any I don't know, let's say I didn't know what to do with my life, and I thought maybe taking a course in marine biology in Guatemala was something I was kind of interested in. After taking the course, maybe I liked it a little bit more. So that's what study abroad can give you. For study abroad, it might be a little bit more costful. It just depends where you go to. If you have to fly, it might be a little bit more. And just foreign countries, like I said, for the other ones, just different environments. You meet different countries and you just explore the world. So for university, we broke it down to to more in detail, so more lecture-based classes. So that means you sit in the classroom, the teacher just gives you the material and it's up on you to study and to learn the material. It's a bigger campus. It's bigger than most community colleges. Universities tend to be more bigger, more challenging. You probably take harder classes, or just the way you learn or the way the teachers teach is probably more challenging than if you're here at a community college where it's more close. And then we have sports too. You have more opportunities to play in competitive sports against other universities around the country. Maybe the universities offer more scholarships, so that can help you with cost. Longer years, so community college basically tends to be like 2 years, as university tends to be 4 years or more, depending on what type of career or degree you want to get out of. There's more career-based classes, so like here in community colleges, there might be some limitations, but in university there's a little bit more, and the class sizes are probably bigger than most classes.
So the next subtopic that we used was the elementary, and in elementary we wrote that usually in my elementary school we would get awards and we would do like assembly awards. So I put we get like achievement awards. You usually go to a lot of different field trips. Most of the time the boys and the girls usually play along with each other, and then the teachers are more patient with the student when it comes to teaching. And then there's more like school transportation, like the buses and stuff. And then usually the parents are more involved in what the kids are doing, like helping them with their homework and whatnot. Oh, and they usually have like more playtime activities with learning instead of just like reading from books and writing essays. And then if you usually have like library time, like we would have like an hour or two to go to the library, pick out books, and like the library teacher would read us a story and stuff. And then over here for middle school, we went ahead and put, usually, most of the time, this is when puberty starts to happen. Kids start to get involved more in sports. Usually the class range from 25 to 35 students per class. They start being a little bit rebellious, like against the teacher or amongst other students. This is when they start to form like their own social groups, like different cliques and whatnot. And then they start develop like their personal character. And then this is the time where the teachers usually give out more exams. And then they start handing out like group projects, getting them ready for high school.
So for preschool, you get story time. A lot of teachers, they're really nice. You start making friends. You learn simple stuff, numbers, colors, shapes. You get nap time. You color and play a lot. And then snack time, because kids are always hungry. For online school, it's harder to get help because you have less interaction, which leads to you needing to study more. You don't really have partners. Sometimes you work with people in the class online, but you're not really, together. That makes it a little harder. It's basically on you. You're an individual, and you really need to be motivated. And then basically everywhere is your classroom. You can go to any Starbucks anywhere that has Wi-Fi and go to school, basically.
Alright, for high school, you're basically a student who just came from middle school, so you're trying to figure out who you are, deciding what you want to do with your life. You take different teachers. Not like middle school, you really have like a single classroom. So you're taking different type of teachers, trying to figure out different people. It's like a diversity. You could have like people from abroad, like any type of cultures coming from into the school. You basically start joining clubs like soccer clubs, baseball clubs, math clubs. The campus tends to be much larger from where you came from. You get more openness, unless you come from like a small campus, and that's probably a different story. You tend to join more prep rallies, and if you're smart, you probably end up taking AP and honors classes, and it's like they're probably the range of a classroom of 25 to 30 students. For community college, you basically choose your own schedule. You could come in like at 10, you could take night classes. It's all up to you. You get more freedom to do what you want. For a community college, they're like more small class sizes. Teachers actually want to teach you. Like if it's a small classroom, they tend to know you better, not like in a university where you probably get like 80 students in a classroom and they just don't bother. You get more diversity in a community college. You have it's like a medium-sized campus, so it's not big nor too small. They treat you as an adult here. You could choose by different programs. If you don't know what you want to be, you probably could just go for an associate's in arts or something. And it's between online and campus life. So some classes might be inside a classroom, but you also have online courses included, like a hybrid class and stuff like that. So you basically choose anything you want to do. It's your own schedule, your own time for a community college.